Hi, I'm Julie, transpersonal coach and mentor with julieratenoff.com. And today I'm here to talk to you about wallowing in your own pity party. This came up for me because I just personally went through one of my own the other day. And what this might look like is you get some kind of piece of news or something happens and you just start going into the spiral of feeling bad. It could be feeling bad about yourself, it could be feeling bad about a situation or something else, and it usually results in a lot of negative self-talk. I suck, I'm not good enough, I'm never gonna get anywhere, whatever that looks like for you. Everybody has their own individual story. Now, why I wanted to talk about this is that it's actually okay to be in your pity party for the moment. When you get these really heavy emotions, our tendency is to want to push them down, push them away, and not feel anything and say, okay, I don't have time for this. However, when something does come up, it's actually important to feel your feelings and have that moment. So, for example, what happened for me the other day was when I found out my kids, would not be going back to school in the fall. They were going to start online learning, and almost all the other schools in Denver were doing some kind of hybrid version, so I was kind of expecting them to go back. I got this news and just started to feel really down, and it kind of launched me into a whole other series of feelings that had nothing to do with my kids and their school, but somehow flipped it on me and all of the things that I was doing wrong, or how I wasn't gonna get by, or doing enough. The list goes on. So as I got into this place, I decided I needed to get out. I went for a walk and just tried to let myself feel the feelings, and they felt pretty crappy. I didn't really want to be there. I didn't want to dive deeper, but for the moment, I just kind of wanted to feel sorry for myself and be in this place in my own personal pity party. Whenever I get into these pity party situations, sometimes they can last a day, sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's minutes. But the most important thing is after you've let yourself feel this way and given yourself permission to be down, you go ahead and put on your big girl panties and say, okay, it's time to do something, time to make a change. I'm not gonna stay here forever. So that is the whole point to this, where it's to feel your feelings and wallow if you need to. Feel like shit, let yourself just hit the crapper. So after you let yourself feel your feelings, be in that place of self-misery, whatever it looks like for you, it's just so important to now take the next step and put on those big kid pants, big kid underoos, whatever you want to call them. I actually have a pair of superhero underwear that sometimes I physically put on, not quite like the underoos, but something similar. And it actually empowers me to say, okay, it's time to just let that go and move forward. And the whole point of this is also not to judge yourself for it. It's so easy to say, oh my God, I'm feeling sorry for myself. I'm such a loser. How did I let myself feel that way? And it is okay to have those moments. It really is. As long as you can move out of them and start to take the next steps. So one suggestion that I have is to just figure out a small baby step of what you can do to get yourself out of the rut. Now, with my situation, the thing that led me to the upset with my kids, there's really nothing I can do about that. That is completely out of my hands. So for me, it was taking a step in what can I do right now to support myself. So I got out of the house, I went for a walk, and tried to lift myself up that way. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you need to do a little bit more. And then by the next day, I was fine. I felt my feelings, I went through it, and got on with my day and gave myself a plan of attack. So the overall message is let yourself feel like crap. That's okay. If you need to have a day or an hour or a minute or however long that looks where you just need to let yourself feel like crap and sorry for yourself, then do it. Give yourself permission to just not be okay all the time. As long as you have some tools to help pull yourself out of it and not stay in this place. When you feel stuck and you can't get yourself out of it, that might be a time that it helps to get support. If If you're interested in learning more about my programs and how I can help be a guide with you along your journey as you make changes, as you move out of stuckness, whatever life is calling for you right now, I'd love to connect. Please reach out and let's chat. Let's see if we might be a good fit, if I can support you in any way. You can reach me here, you can message me, or you can find me at julieratnoff.com/contact. Leave a message in the comments and let me know what you do to put your big girl panties on and what your pity party looks like and how you get out of it. It's so different for everyone, and I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, I will see you in the next video.